it's that time of the year when the trend predictions start to go around. So naturally, I'm going to be doing my very own trend predictions for 2024. These are not all necessarily going to be trend predictions, more so things that I'm excited to see, things that I'm excited to try out myself, and things that I've been seeing creep up a little bit, and I think that are going to be more prevalent as we enter 2024 and as we continue through it. So it'll be fun to look back and see like what things actually did take off, what things didn't take off, and what things I actually wore myself as well. So the first thing on my list is utility belts, and this is something I saw mentioned by Susie Lola here on YouTube as well, and something that she's actually been wearing, and it's actually something that I've been seeing already on like social media. It's not something I've seen in real life, and I think it makes sense because whilst it gets colder, people start to layer up more. People want to be hands-free, you know, put your hands in your pocket, and a handbag or like a shoulder bag is not necessarily going to fit over your jackets. So it makes sense that we're moving towards like the utility belts, the like crossbody bags and those kind of things, which they're still practical in the sense that you can put your stuff in them, but then they're also like stylish and cool and edgy. Like, I think they're edgy, like they're different, and they kind of add like a different flair to an outfit. So I think if you like a crossbody, if you like a waist belt, this would be like a good way to go. And I definitely think it would look very cool layered over a jacket, kind of like cinching in the jacket a little bit more. Now kind of touch on cinching and like creating like the hourglass figure like further into the video, but I do think that the utility belts are very cool. They're different. Personally, I don't think they're something that I would wear. I still am gonna be very much a little handbag girl, a shoulder bag girl throughout like the colder months and into next year, I'm sure, because I just love a small bag. I love a structured bag and I love a shoulder bag, and I don't foresee me like ever stopping. So let me know, are you guys into the utility belts, or are you just gonna stick with like normal handbags, maybe bigger bags and that kind of thing? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Chidera and I do fashion related content. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you like everything you've seen so far. Next on the list is cinched waists, and kind of like creating that hourglass figure through clothing rather than having the actual hourglass figure ourselves. So like I mentioned with the utility belts, I think people are going to start creating like more hourglass silhouettes through clothing, and I think this is a trend that's kind of been creeping up a little bit. We've been seeing it with the hourglass blazers that are kind of like more structured in that silhouette already, and I think this is not a trend or not something that is new to us. It's something that's been done time and time again, but I think it makes sense for like the colder weather. I think as women we have this innate desire to create these flattering silhouettes, for the most part of course, to create these flattering silhouettes, you know, more form hugging like shapes and that kind of thing. But obviously as it gets colder it becomes harder to do, so as we layer up we kind of lose our shape in like big jackets, big coats, jumpers and that kind of thing. So I definitely think that's where cinching and just creating these hourglass shapes comes from. Just the desire to bring a little bit more femininity back into our outfits, which can be done with belts and which can also be done with just playing with different silhouettes. And this is something I found myself doing as well. I personally like playing with silhouettes, not necessarily to create like a flattering or hourglass shape, but just because I like playing with dimensions. And I do have broader shoulders and I'm generally fuller on the top half, so I do like to create volume on my bottom half. I've done this with my puff ball skirt, which you've seen me style a few ways, and I also had a dress made for a wedding which I absolutely loved. I just kind of wanted to play into the sculptural element and just have a little bit more fun, so I had the dress almost shaped like an hourglass with the hip detail, and I think it was very cool, it was very beautiful and very different. So I am kind of excited to see how we play with shape and we play with cinching and just creating different silhouettes for ourselves as we move into the colder weather and just in next year in general as well. I think it would be very cool to see how we create dimension through our different clothing pieces. Skinny jeans are back. I'm just joking. I know what you're thinking. Did skinny jeans ever really leave? And the answer to that question is absolutely not. Skinny jeans are, in my opinion, a classic. They're something that people are always going to wear regardless of whether it's the trending silhouette or whether it's out. So skinny jeans never really left, but they obviously weren't the trendy silhouette of jeans to wear. And I think the reason why skinny jeans will definitely come back in 2024 is because of like the legging and boot combination silhouette that girls do tend to wear when it gets colder. We've all definitely seen the leggings, thick socks and boot combination every single winter, time and time again. It's a silhouette that comes out every single year. And I guess if it works, it works. Personally, that's not my vibe, but I can see how we go from that to bringing skinny jeans back as well, because it's the same slender silhouette. It's easy to layer with boots, and obviously boots and winter go hand in hand, and they're just like an elevated legging essentially. So I think with this whole skinny jeans being back, I don't think it's going to be every single shade of skinny jeans coming back. I think particularly we're going to see more black skinny jeans, because they kind of emulate the whole leggings effect, and they're just great for wearing boots with as well. I personally don't wear skinny jeans. I do have a pair of skinny jeans still within my wardrobe, simply just because maybe one day I'd want to wear it. But I am not against skinny trousers. I mentioned this in a previous video, I'm not quite sure what video it was, but I realized the reason that I don't wear skinny jeans is because I don't like the fact that goes skinny from my leg all the way to my ankles. I essentially don't like them being skinny around my ankles, and that's what stopped me from wearing them. And that's why I've been wearing capri pants a lot more, which are essentially skinny jeans but shorter. So I'm definitely team capri pants, and I think capri pants are here to stay for 2024. We're going to carry on seeing them in 2024, but obviously a cold weather appropriate version would be a full length skinny jeans, which can be, you know, layered with boots, with thick socks, and just worn in a cooler kind of edgy way. I don't think we're going to see skinny jeans in the way of wearing them with ballet flats. I definitely think that is out. Personally, I just don't like the look of ankles being out. I don't know why, just personally on myself, I just don't like that look, and I will never wear skinny jeans in that way. But I don't think I will 100% get back into skinny jeans, more so slim jeans, because I do wear boot cuts, and I think those are essentially like a skinny jean with a wider ankle, and I like that for myself. I just think it's more flattering and it just looks better overall. So I think if I were to wear skinny jeans, it would be with either calf length boots or knee-high boots. More so calf length boots are a little bit wider, so it kind of creates a boot cut effect. I think that would look really good, really chic, really edgy, and just cool overall. So let's, you know, whip those skinny jeans back out. Next on my list was dressier outfits. And this is something that I have not necessarily seen or seen said, but this is something that I feel like would be happening, because I feel like with the whole 2020 and the whole pandemic, people started getting more comfortable wearing, you know, joggers and loungewear, and that kind of became the everyday outfits. I think as we move further away from the pandemic, we are going to be seeing more dressier outfits, and not like dressed up as in dressier in comparison to joggers and loungewear being worn as everyday outfits. And I think this will trickle down into shoes as well. We'll be seeing less trainers worn every day, and people opting more for the ballet flats, for loafers, and just flat but comfortable shoes that are elevated in comparison to trainers. I don't know if I'm saying this because this is essentially what I do. I do wear trainers, but I don't wear trainers as much as I do loafers or boots or essentially anything that is not a trainer. So I think we are going to be moving away from trainers as the everyday casual option and seeing more loafers and more ballet flats. Maybe I'm going to be wrong, we'll see. Obviously people are still going to wear trainers, like there's no way we would 100% forget about trainers and not look back on them, but I think as an everyday, day-to-day, we will be wearing elevated shoes and just elevated outfits. So instead of a tracksuit, maybe a pair of comfy jeans and a t-shirt, or a pair of flowy trousers and a t-shirt. Just something that still reads casual but not super casual. Now for something that we've been seeing quite a lot, that is faux fur jackets, or fur jackets in general, which I love a faux fur jacket. I've been wearing faux fur jackets for winter for, I say, probably more than 3 years in a row, I just like the way it looks for dressing up an outfit. But this year I've noticed that the faux fur jackets that people are wearing are a lighter brown, and my jacket that I recently thrifted was like a lighter brown as well, and I think it just looks cool. It's dressy, but it's also casual at the same time. It's elevated, but I can see it paired nicely with a pair of jeans as well as a dress underneath as well. So I think I do like the faux fur jacket movement, and I'm definitely here for it. I think if you were to partake in it, definitely try and thrift it as opposed to buying it brand new, because there are so many, well, not so many, but there are always going to be faux fur jackets in store, or you could check on places like Vinted where people are going to be reselling them. But in terms of faux fur jackets, something that I want to see is like patterned faux fur jackets. I've seen one on Vinted that I'm considering getting, but I do have a lot of jackets, so I'm not sure. I want a printed fur jacket, but something that would last through the years to come. So I don't want the print to be too in your face, too crazy, something still very much muted but elevated. And also I think like a short sleeved fur jacket would be really cool with like a pair of jeans. That is just a vibe that I can envision in my head right now. I think that would just be a look. So if you have a short sleeved faux fur jacket, definitely style that up for this winter. I think it will look really good. And I do like the long line ones that I've been seeing people wearing, but all mine are short. I think the short ones are easier to wear. They can be dressed up or down, and the long line ones are more dressy, more in your face. So whilst I do love them, I think I'll be sticking to my short ones. But whilst we're still on the topic of faux fur jackets, this idea, I remember I tried to do it about 2 years ago. I wanted to wear my cropped faux fur jacket as a top, and I kind of want to see that done again, and I think I will try it out again and this time be a little bit more brave with it. But I have this cropped brown faux fur jacket that stops around halfway, or maybe the top half of my stomach actually. And I kind of want to wear it as a top with like a pair of baggy jeans. I think that would be such a vibe and just a very cool outfit. I have a picture of how I wore it before, but I chickened out and layered it with a top underneath, and also layered my jeans with a pair of shorts as well. If I wore it completely closed, had the v-neck, nice layered jewelry, and the jeans without the shorts, I think that would be a very cool look. And also I layered it with my long line jacket as well. So it's kind of like that trend of wearing two jackets together. I was ahead of my time and I didn't even know it. But that would be a very cool look, and definitely going to try it again, and this time wear it out for real. I think we have time for one more, and that would be accessorizing our shoes. And this idea derived from the fact that people have been accessorizing their bags a lot, and it's an idea that I've had in my head for a while, but it's not something I've actually executed or worn in real life, but definitely derives from, or was brought back in my head because I've seen people accessorizing their bags a lot more. I've actually seen people accessorize their trainers and just adding like little charms on them, but this is not the way I mean it. I think it would be very cool to accessorize our boots. For example, imagine this pair of boots layered with anklets. Do you not think that would be, even one anklet, I think that would be very cool and very different, and just a very nice way to get wear out of our anklets during the colder weather. I might do like a styling video where I implement all these trends that I want to see for 2024, but I definitely think accessorizing our shoes with different jewelry, layering anklets, maybe wrapping around a longer necklace on it, and just having like charms drop down on different boots would be very cool, and something that I'm definitely here for, something I definitely want to experiment with myself. And I think this would be a trend that would be done very well with this whole skinny jeans, because obviously if you wear these kind of boots with jeans that cover it, or with trousers that cover it, then it kind of defeats the whole purpose. But if we had the skinny jeans with the ankle boots, well, longer boots than this, and had the ankle of it layered with jewelry, that would look so good. I think I've just convinced myself to whip my skinny jeans back out. I think I'm definitely gonna be styling that up and just trying that in my own time as well, because I can just envision these outfits. Imagine black skinny jeans with black boots that almost puff up. I have like these boots that puff up and they're almost ruched at the top, with anklets on the boots, maybe like a turtleneck, my black puffer jacket with my faux leather jacket over that as well. Oh, and then a black fur hat. That would look so good. I might actually have to put this outfit together because now I think I'm gonna be a skinny jeans girl. Maybe just for the winter time and not summertime. Summertime I'm definitely gonna be solely capri pants and shorts and skirts, but for the winter time I might, you know, whip my skinny jeans back out. Maybe I'm gonna do like a whole styling video around skinny jeans because I think skinny jeans and boots a vibe. But not slim boots, definitely not slim boots like we used to see them back in the day, maybe 2010s. Loose boots that are loose around the calf, loose around the ankles, those kind of boots would look very good with skinny jeans. An electric blue v-neck jumper. Very specific, I know, but I just have this idea of an electric blue v-neck jumper and I want this jumper, especially paired with jeans. I think electric blue and denim just goes so nicely together, specifically a light wash denim, but it also goes nice with like an inky blue denim as well. And I think I saw Janae Naylor on YouTube wear an electric blue v-neck jumper, and I think since then it's been stuck in my head and I want one. In general, I do love the colour. I do love an electric blue for winter and like colder weather. I have an electric blue turtleneck which I love to wear, and I think it's just a nice colour and it complements my skin tone as well. So that is what I want. I definitely think blues and a bluey grey will be popular as well. I'm not sure if I think this because these are colours that I tend to wear in colder weather and I just like those colours in general. Maybe that's why, but I definitely think blues and bluey greys, true greys, like a dark bluey grey would be very nice as well. And a bottle green, like those are the colours that I'm liking at the moment, and those are the colours I'm feeling will be popular in 2024. Definitely the blues and the greys, not so much the green, but green is like a all year round colour anyway, and it's a colour that's been popular for a while now. Definitely see red dying down because red is just so bright. I think red is only really popular because it's Christmas time, it's festive season, and every year around Christmas people do like red. I like red, but I specifically like pops of red rather than whole big reds of things. I literally have 2 red bags and 1 red faux fur jacket, so I'm not huge on red. And I have a red skirt actually. I do love red actually, but I think red will definitely die down and we'll be seeing more of the blues and the bluey greys for 2024. Those were all my trend predictions for 2024. What do you guys think? Are these things that you can see coming back in, or are these things that will definitely not come back? What are things you're wanting to come back as well? Let me know in the comments as usual. But I hope you did enjoy this video. I definitely enjoyed putting it together. If you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Goodbye and God bless.